What's going on, y'all? Straight to the point, sports and entertainment. Make sure you hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit them notifications so that you're able to get all of my videos that drop. And then also make sure you're sharing this content too as well. Now, I'm a little late on talking about this, but I do want to give a shout out to the one LVZ or NBA Talk with LVZ or No Buck Dancing Allowed. Go sub to his channel. He is one of the pioneers in the LDBC basketball community. Now, he brought up a good point, and this was about Karl Anthony Towns, quote unquote, being disrespectful in terms of him putting up the 62 points. Now, all right, I've been, a little bit indifferent about the scoring explosions that have taken place with one Luka, another one with Joel Embiid and stuff, and then of course, there was Booker, Devin Booker. Okay, did I think that Karl Anthony Towns was being disrespectful? Absolutely not, man. Absolutely not. Now, what would have been disrespectful, man, is if, he was just kind of, demanding the ball and, just clearly just being a ball hog out of just pure selfishness. But Karl Anthony Towns has never been one of those type of players. As a matter of fact, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most professional players, and he goes about his game with making sure that his team is elevated too. Okay. I didn't think it was disrespectful. Look, everybody's going to think that, including his coach. But we also got to ask, if you're going to ask that question, we also have to look at the fact of when Anthony Edwards puts up big buckets too as well, because he's had some scoring explosion himself too. Maybe not, in the 60 range or 70 range or anything like that. So you have to ask yourself a question too as well. I disagree wholeheartedly with his coach, and on top of that, Minnesota, at one point they had the best record in the league, and at one point they were the top defensive team in the league at one point. I think they were sitting there with like 109 or something like that. But of course, that's kind of changed. But the thing about it, that he should not be saying any of that. Karl Anthony Towns is like I said, a professional player, and to me, I just think it was just crazy he would say something like that. Now, what you do need to do is you need to question, a guy, if anybody that's going to say, disrespectful to the game, is a guy like, who I've said plenty of times, like a guy like Joel Embiid. Okay. Are you going to say that he's disrespectful? Because it seems that all he wants to do is just hold up a piece of paper, like a Wilt Chamberlain or somebody like that. Are you going to say that about a guy like Luka? Because, hey, as much as I like Luka's game and what he brings to the table, Luka can be very selfish at times, okay? And then, of course, are you going to say that, about the late, great Kobe Bryant, who put up 81, okay? And matter of fact, if you go back to that game and you ask many of his teammates, they were actually wanting Kobe to get 81 and everything. So are you going to say that to him? And I'm not putting that on the level of Joel Embiid or Luka. What I'm saying is about Kobe. They were actually cheering for him to get that 81 when Kobe was, of course, he was trying to go out there and trying to, win the damn game because, at that time, they were pretty, shorthanded and fighting, fighting to, keep the Lakers, in a good position. But y'all tell me what you think about this. Leave your comments, like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel too, and also hit them notifications. Until then, it's straight to the point, sports and entertainment. I'll get at y'all later.